all horrendously emaciated, malnourished, very, very, very sick when we got them.
We're gonna get you out of here.
We rescue severely abused and neglected animals that no one else wants.
I got your back. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. Sweet angel.
So we bring them in and we rehabilitate them. And once they're healed and happy, they help us heal abused and neglected children. My name is Ellie Lax, and I'm the founder of the Gentle Barn Foundation. The Gentle Barn is basically like a giant storybook. We have 170 animals, and every single one of them have incredible stories of survival and courage and trust and forgiveness and second chances.
That's what's beautiful about the place. I mean, people come in and I'm just gonna volunteer and I'm just gonna do this and I'm just gonna do that, but they don't realize that they're coming and they're actually healing themselves as well.
You know how beautiful you are. You're a beautiful, beautiful girl. Do you know that?
There's an animal here that mirrors every single solitary person's story. Bonsai was owned by an alcoholic woman who, for the first 6 years of his life, every time she was sober, everything was fine, but when she got drunk, she would punch this horse in the face. He couldn't be pet, he couldn't be approached, he was wild. So I told that story to the group, and this kid ran up and pulled on my shirt and said, "Tell me the story again." And then he ran over to Bonsai, flung his arms around his neck, and said, "It's gonna be okay, you're gonna be okay, I just know it, you're just gonna be okay." So we went over to the counselors and we were like, "What's happening here?" And the counselor said, he also was beaten by his alcoholic stepfather. He also was taken away from his house when he was 6 years old, and he also trusts no one. And he wasn't talking about Bonsai, he was talking about himself. Such a brave guy. When I was a kid, I felt pretty lonely. And it was always animals that were my teachers, healers, best friends.
Did you ever think a turkey could be so affectionate?
When I was uncomfortable in my own skin and I felt like I didn't really like who I was or didn't even know who I was, it was always animals that showed me that I had worth, that I had value, that I was okay the way I was. 14 years ago, I was driving in the valley and I saw a petting zoo I'd never seen before. So I went in to check it out, and it was absolutely horrible. And I was going, "Oh my God, I gotta get out of here." And I was running for the door, and blocking my way was a goat that looked like she was about to keel over any minute. So I went to find the owner and said, "Hey, can I have that goat?" And she said no. So I stayed there for 12 days, and on the 13th day, they said, "Lady, take this goat and get the heck out of here." And then months later, I was looking out my window to a backyard that was now full of animals, and I said, "I think I just started the Gentle Barn." So raise your hand if you're an animal lover. Did you know that it is impossible to hug a cow and have a bad day at the same time? Gentle Barn is not a petting zoo. It's a place where people can come and meet those animals, fall in love with them, give them a little bit of love, and be inspired by their stories. People can come and hug the cows, they can feed the horses, they can give the pigs tummy rubs, cuddle with the turkeys, play with the sheep and goats, and be transformed by these animals and interact with the animals in a way that doesn't exist out there. I mean, how many people hug a cow? We're stripping down preconceived notions that animals might be non-intelligent or aggressive or dangerous or smelly, and we're showing them, you know what? We are all the same, we just look different. Our motto is that we don't give up on anybody. I don't care if it takes 20 years, everyone has the potential to heal, and everyone has greatness inside of them. It doesn't matter how long it takes, we are just gonna keep working until it's done. So we never give up. Hi. There's a good boy.